The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 9th of June, 1661. Lord's Day. This day my wife put on her black silk gown, which is now laced all over with black gimp lace, as the fashion is, in which she is very pretty. She and I walked to my lady's at the wardrobe, and there dined, and was exceeding much made of. After dinner I left my wife there, and I walked to Whitehall, and then went to Mr. Pierce's, and sat with his wife a good while, who continues very pretty, till he came, and then he and I and Mr. Simmons, dancing master, that goes to sea with my lord, to the Swan Tavern, and there drank, and so again to Whitehall, and there met with Dean Fuller, and walked a great while with him. Among other things discoursed of the liberty the bishop, by the name of Galloway, takes to admit into orders anybody that will. Among others, Rowntree, a simple mechanic, that was a parson, formerly in the Fleet. He told me he would complain of it. By and by we went and got a sculler, and landing him at Worcester House, I and Will Howe, who came to us at Whitehall, went to the wardrobe, where I met with Mr. Townsend, who is very willing, he says, to communicate anything for my lord's advantage to me as to his business. I went up to Jane Shaw's tower, and there Will Howe and I sang, and so took my wife and walked home, and so to bed. After I came home, a messenger came from my lord to bid me come to him tomorrow morning. The 10th of June, 1661. Early to my lord's, who privately told me how the king had made him ambassador in the bringing over the queen, that he is to go to Algiers to settle the business, and to put the fleet in order there, and so to come back to Lisbon with 3 ships, and there to meet the fleet that is to follow him. He sent for me to tell me that he do entrust me with the seeing of all things done in his absence as to this great preparation, as I shall receive orders from my Lord Chancellor and Mr. Edward Montague. At all which my heart is above measure glad, for my Lord's honour, and some profit to myself, I hope. By and by out with Mr. Shepley, Walden, Parliament man for Huntingdon, Rolt, Mackworth, and Alderman Backwell, to a house hard by, to drink Lambeth ale. So I back to the wardrobe, and there found my lord going to Trinity House, this being the solemn day of choosing master, and my lord is chosen, so he dines there today. I stayed and dined with my lady, but after we were set, comes in some persons of condition, and so the children and I rose and dined by ourselves, all the children and I, and were very merry, and they mighty fond of me. Then to the office, and there sat a while. So home, and at night to bed, where we lay in Sir Roger's, let's see what it is, Sir Robert Slingsby's lodgings, in the dining room there, in one green bed, my house being now in its last work of painting and whiting. The 11th of June, 1661. At the office this morning, Sir George Carteret with us, and we agreed upon a letter to the Duke of York, to tell him the sad condition of this office for want of money, how men are not able to serve us more without some money, and that now the credit of the office is brought so low that none will sell us anything without our personal security given for the same. All the afternoon abroad about several businesses, and at night home and to bed. I think that'll do for that one.